Ooh. I think we're on time. Everyone ready for this?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and start. First one up. I'm pretty sure a decent amount of you will remember this. If not, well, you got a new one that was mainstream in the 80s and the early 90s, and you'll probably enjoy it. Of course, we have to start out with Dirty Pair. There's almost no more love for it anymore. So, if you would go ahead and talk about some Dirty Pair for me.
Oh man, this is really a big blast from the past. It was released in 1985, but the episode count is about 26 just for the TV series as OVA from the movies. But here's the interesting fact. They first appeared in Crusher Joe before having their own series, but were featured in 2 novels.
So they had 2 novels before they were even animated, pretty much. Then given their own little start on Crusher Joe, and then given their own series and OVAs to follow. So kind of interesting how that actually played out in the end.
But as a little background of the story, Kay and Jerry, codenamed the Lovely Angels. They were the words of Trump consultants for the World Welfare Work Association, the pre-WA. Federal police force for the United Galactic Government. However, despite them having the name Lovely Angels, things are, they end badly every time they lost their money and collect whatever.
Well, it depends on badly.
They destroyed a planet. And because of that, they got the name Dirty Pair.
Well, that could be bad unless your name's Michael Bay, I guess.
Michael Bay fixes everything if you want to go in that direction.
You just make Explosions the movie.
So, yeah, Dirty Pair, Explosions, the end. Alright, so because we went with Dirty Pair, we also have the,
I guess you could call it the revival series of it. Really.
Yeah, you can call it a revival, you can call it, what, like just the second in the series, along with...
Yeah, some people want to argue it.
And you have Dirty Pair Flash.
Yeah, released in 1990, episode count of 16. It goes away from the zany antics of the original with all the adventures. This series I guess becomes more of a serious thriller, although there's still the occasional jokes and everything else in there. Also with the whole 90s thing, transformations are popular. You'll see why.
And it kind of looks like Eagle Scout. Or Fish too.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I have to say though, you know, well, the name of the ship is called Lovely Angels.
Yeah.
But when you look at this compared to the original Pair, they got younger. They're now like 15, 17, somewhere in that range now. When the original, they were like 22.
Can we claim copyright infringement on Benson Button?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
But as a sort of this one, pretty much investigate the space-time explosion that kills all 300 passengers. And despite the change and the whole sort of it, the bad luck still follows them. That's it. We got the transformation done already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much like a flashback to the whole Sailor Moon bit, isn't it? But the best way, just like the originals, they always like to flirt. They love men, but work calls them every single time they get time off. So, more things destroyed.
Sounds like when I worked. Alright, so since we're going on the girls, guns, and action sort of thing,
Yes.
let me go ahead and interject with some of my own. And let me fast forward a little bit because this is the entire thing, and yeah, we're not sitting here for 40 minutes watching this because that would be a boring channel. And I decided, why not pull out the original Burn-Up? So, you know, you've got the Girls and Guns series. You've got plenty of revivals with Burn Up itself. You have Burn Up, which came out in 1991, which was a 50-minute movie. You have the OVA afterwards, Burn Up W, Burn Up Warrior, which came out in 1996, 4 episodes. Then you have the 1996 Burn Up Excess, which actually introduced I think one new character in non-Bull.
Battle, yeah.
Yeah, because Burn Up, it actually started with, let's see, Maki, Raimi, and Yuka, who were a bunch of traffic cops. Basically, they interfere in actual investigations by a detective. Oops. And Yuka gets kidnapped by the main big bad. And, yeah, so they launch out an all-out assault, which basically means, hey, let's blow the place up. Yeah! Woo! So after the original Burn Up here, we go to Burn Up W, Burn Up Warrior, which actually completely, I guess, revives the series. But instead of focusing on the characters that it did, we actually are brought to a new group of characters. Ryo, Maya, and Ryuuji. And of course, you have their, I guess, male liaison within the force, Yuji, who is more attached to his video camera than anything else.
Always gonna have that token male.
Of course. And he's more attached to his video camera, and I'm pretty sure he has a library larger than the Library of Congress. But we're not getting into that.
They have a library? I thought they just spread around on box.
So, then we go to Burn Up Excess, which is 97, my mistake, 97. And they add non-Bull to this, and that's a 13-episode series, which was rather interesting, especially when released on DVD by ADV. The opening of it, let's see, hold on. The opening of it is here. So, when it was released on ADV, they had a special feature which was rather interesting.
Oh, can I say this? Can I say this? Can I say this?
Go ahead.
Well, quick question. How many of you like fan service for a bit?
Go ahead.
Fan service.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. They gave you a jiggle counter.
By character.
Like an individual character jiggle counter. Like this character has this jiggle counter, this is over here.
And it would just pop up at the top of the screen with name and thankfully a rolling tally of how many it had been through the disc.
If you really want to make it a drinking game, you can take a shot each time and things changes.
Okay, if that were the case, whoever got Maya by the end of the 5th episode would be sitting there comatose because he ended up somewhere in the 200s. When you have a gun,
it'd be you.
when you have a gun sitting there, and basically it's from here to, I don't know, probably about where you're sitting, and it's 2 handles to make you fire. They also didn't have recoil, so, you know, she's just sitting there. But, yeah, so ADV decided that, hey, let's ratchet up the fan service, and included that with the DVD releases, which, yes, is funny,
But it makes fan service money.
well, it's true, yeah. I guess with mine, you can take like 1 every 25.
Take 1 every 25 and call me in the morning.
Yeah. And then you have, well, I guess actually this would be the true revival of the series. Burn Up's Ramble, which actually came out in 2004. They dropped non-Bull again, which kind of sucks, but I like non-Bull. But, it basically goes through the whole thing of, hey, Warrior Squad, we're fighting crime. You know, we're this specialized unit that consists only of books and females that apparently has a male liaison with a video camera. Don't ask me, apparently it works. So yeah, we've pretty much covered the girls with guns format, so now it's time, I think, to take it a little darker.